Right. Good noon, students. Having covered now various methods of collecting the primary data, the latest of the lot being through questionnaire method, the mail questionnaire method, it would be absolutely prudent if we first try to look into the principles which are involved in making a good questionnaire, right? Supposingly, I am sitting in Jabalpur, a person who took a wonderful lunch somewhere in Nasik in a brand of restaurant, let's say for example, Rajdhani restaurant, right? And if I got a mail questionnaire asking me series of question, then the Rajdhani group should be pretty careful about what they are trying to get from me through this mail questionnaire, right? Now, their objective might be what, students? The objective might be to retain the faith of the consumer, like I was the example uh, who visited uh, that particular restaurant. I am the example for it. Similarly, they might be having a different plan of opening its branches, maybe in remote cities like Jabalpur, right? So there are different objectives which questionnaires seek to achieve, and all these objectives, right, as well as historical aspect of what that particular group is, should be mentioned in the first point while drafting a questionnaire. What is it? Through covering letter, right? Now, what covering letter should definitely mention? Little bit of objectives as well as little bit of its history, right? And it will be absolutely better if they can also attach or give a self-addressed envelope wherein we would not have to uh, take the burden of incurring expenses to resend the mail if it comes in the conventional old methodology. I hope all of you are understanding it. Clear? Now comes the types of question. What are the types of questions which can be asked? The types of question can be that did you like the food there or not? Right? When I visited, they might be asking me whether I liked it or not. So the answer may be either yes or no. Pretty simple questions. You have to simply give the answer yes or no. Or they might be asking you which dish I liked the most. And they might give me the choice, like your MCQ questions are, right? What are these MCQ questions? Where 4 or 5 options are given to you, and you have to pick up one of the right options. So, a question design or the type of question may be in accordance with the requirement of the organization. Clear? Now comes the next one, number of questions. As far as possible, they should stick to the objective, and number of questions should not be way beyond the level of a person so that his interest is discouraged while answering it. So they should stick to the plan, and the number should not be too high. In fact, small number or limited number of questions should be asked wherein the objective of the questionnaire is achieved and the organization can take decision based on the answer given by us. Clear? Come to the next one. Logical arrangement of question. Now, what is logical arrangement of question? They might be asking you around 8 to 10 questions, for example. Now, there should be a logic behind the sequencing of the question, right? Suppose they ask me that um, did you which dish you liked most, so naturally I'll give the answer. Then they may ask me, right, um, do you as such regularly go to a 5-star hotel or for a restaurant for dining as such on regular basis? How many times you go for it? They might ask a question, right? Now, naturally, then they may ask a question, what is your income levels? So the question of asking the income before or after, rather, how many times I visit a 5-star hotel doesn't make sense, isn't it? First, they would be asking me my income, and then they should ask how many times do I regularly go or not in a 5-star hotel, because that will justify my expenditure, whatever my income is. So, income first, and then how many times I go to a particular restaurant. So that should be the sequence. I hope all of you are understanding it. And last but not the least, trial. Right? Trial, we are hearing a lot about this term, clinical trial with COVID-19 vaccine. What are these trials? They are simply a type of examination, whether the questionnaire is correct or not. Like in a vaccine trial, certain people are first checked, their response is judged, and then only mass scale production happens in public. Similarly, a questionnaire, before it is given to the customer's concern on a large scale, it is better to take few respondents in a closed environment wherein the respondents might be known to you or limited respondents as such may be there, where the response can be judged, the answers can be judged, their sincerity in giving the answers can be judged, and if any correction is required in the questionnaire, then it can be developed as the respondent comes with the answer through this trial. I hope all of you are understanding it. So, certain principles to be followed while drafting a questionnaire. Some more points may be there, but these are basic minimum which one should remember. Am I clear with? Principles of drafting questionnaire. Thank you.